Hey guys, a video on IONQ. We've got earnings day today. Man, this could pump, okay? This could really pump. Don't want to jinx it, but looking at the market, looking at how sharply oil is dropping today, the chart looks good. Also on quantum computing, we talked about this pullback here for potentially a 1-2 setup. We've got that. We've got the 886 hit now to the upside, and pre-market is above this major point of control at 49.10 on IONQ. If you can take it, wow, this is gonna pump, man. I don't want to be too fast, too early, but just to give an idea, yeah, the box starts at around $100, okay? And that would take us back to these highs. 1, 2, 10 wave 3, 4, 5 is what we're looking for. We need this boost, okay? We need good news, good projections. Of course, quantum computing is still in development, okay? There's a lot of big companies like Google, like Novo Nordisk, like IBM, like a lot of them, okay, investing in quantum research. I think IONQ is already also active a little bit. I haven't really looked at their website for a long time, and I don't remember the last time I looked what it really said. So that's why the EPS will be always like negative, okay, because they're not really actively selling a lot yet. Okay, here we had a positive EPS because last time out we had this non-operating income. Don't know what it is exactly, okay, maybe from investments or maybe from something else that the company does. That's why we had a positive net income, okay, but I expect this to be negative again. As you can see here, like all the numbers are negative. To me, irrelevant as long as this company doesn't really make a steady climb in this income statement, okay? For now, that's why I focus on the revenue increasing always in the last few quarters. Now we will do Q1 of 2026, so comparing it to Q1 of 2025, we had 7 million, 7.5 million. Now it's projecting 50 million, so that's a 5x, okay? So that will be around, what is it, 500%, 400%? So 50 million divided by 7.57 million. So 560%, okay? So that's good, going again above the previous quarter. Previous quarter we had from 11 million to 61 million, 62 million, okay? Now from 7 million to 50, if not higher, okay? Again, they usually beat the revenue part, so let's see. And then of course, some news, some projections will help and be a catalyst here. I know they did acquire this company, or they are acquiring this company, SkyWater technology. Don't remember what they do exactly. I've made a video on this as well. Semiconductors. Working, in the industrial, healthcare, consumer, automotive, aerospace, and defense sector. New ideas. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, let's just find the summary. Partnered with Google even. Okay, so yeah, stuff related to chips and working with different sectors, okay? So that's good. That's to me meaning, okay, look, IONQ, they are moving, okay? They purchased. This is no little money, okay? They are confident. They are buying over other players as well. To me, signaling strength, okay? Despite showing negative income, okay? There is a lot of potential. And maybe, by the way, maybe this here comes from this, okay? They sold their own stocks, generating a lot of profit because they've had positions from down here using exit liquidity. This did divide by 3 to 4, okay, the price of the stock. There is a lot of cash here that has been raised, okay? That's maybe the reason this net income was positive here. Can we see that here? Can we see that? I know it's somewhere, but I haven't looked at this stuff in a while. Yeah, look. Amount of cash gained from selling shares went from 5 million to 1.9 billion, okay? So that's how the stock market works. If you didn't know, companies themselves use it to raise money as well, okay? And yeah, that's it for IONQ. I'll make a separate video on quantum computing, or maybe not. Maybe let's just do it as well here. Earnings is next week on this one, I think. Yep. I expect good things here as well. Their EPS is approaching net positive. They have been consistently close or around being net positive, okay? Comparing to IONQ. And then their revenue has been always very little compared to IONQ, hovering around like 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, and now they are projecting 3 million. So that will be a massive growth, okay? That will be coming from 40k they will go to 3 million, so that will be an insane growth, okay? Here then locally point of control is at $12, and yeah, the sky is the limit for this one as well. I think if the quantum sector is really gonna go at some point, this chart indicates to me that yeah, it is gonna take these highs at $40, and then the next targets start at 100 and plus, okay? Yep, these are crazy numbers, I know, but not unrealistic. A stock can always split and by 10, for example, and then these values here are divided by 10. If you never had a cut on, for example, ASML, the ASML stock price would be now, I think, $50,000 or $60,000 or even more, okay? So also here then, let's do this. Target box starting at 15.81, and let's see if we can get there. First step is taking this point of control at 11.87. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.